This video is brought to you by itch.io, a cool and free website where you can browse, buy, and sell indie games. It's a great marketplace for both gamers and aspiring game developers who want to grow and share their creativity with the world, while also making some money. I should know, I have like 3 game projects published there already. They're not perfect, but they are fully functional and free to play. I don't just play games, I make them. And you can bet that I'm going to be reviewing some of these indie games from itch.io, including the ones in this video right now. So check out itch.io, it's a great website, link is in the description, hashtag not sponsored, but should be. So a lovely indie game company by the name of Geta Games hosted a game jam on itch.io not too long ago. The rules were simple, you had to make a game in 3 days and it has to relate to the theme, which in this case was alchemy. Wizardry, witchcraft, all that stuff. I took on the challenge by making a simple card game where you had to match the alchemical symbols. Given that I was working by myself with very little art experience and a small time frame, I thought it was a clever idea. Oh whatever, making a game in 3 days is still hard, okay? But it definitely wasn't a challenge for all these other jammers, which is why the good people at Geta Games have asked me to review some of these entries, and I was able to narrow it down to these 5 games. Now if you're watching this and you participate in this game jam, but I don't mention your game in this video, I'll have a link to all the entries in the description. I'm also not going to rank any of these games because they're technically not full games, they're just small projects. They're good projects, don't get me wrong, but you can't expect too much when something's being made in 3 days. Magic, magic, magic. This one just stood out to me a lot, so I had to see what it was all about. Rock, Paper, Scissors Alchemy is a simple card game of sorts, where you stop enemies from entering your caves by selecting a card to summon a knight, an angel, or a Viking. Each one of these fighters has their own fighting power and character types such as fire, water, and grass. And in case you didn't figure it out by the title, there's a lot of rock, paper, scissors mechanics in this game as well. Water beats fire, fire beats grass, grass beats water. Simple as that. I think this game is cool, and I definitely love the artwork, especially the character design. The idea of Gandalf and Rick Ross battling each other in a magical card game is a pretty unique concept. And I love it. What's next? Magic, 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 magic. Metria Prime is a click and drag shooting game where you throw potions at monsters, and that's about it. I'm not hating on this game at all, I think it's very creative, but it is pretty UI heavy and the controls are pretty hard to get used to. There's this one potion that forms a portal that sucks all the monsters in one place, but doesn't really help that much. If anything, it just makes things more challenging. This special potion will help me. Ah, I was wrong! I think the designs of the monsters are pretty cool. And if you like tower defense games, I'm sure you'll get a kick out of this. This isn't technically a tower defense game, but there is a tower of wood, and you're defending yourself against monsters, so I guess that counts, right? Oh no, now I only have 3 logs of wood. Magic, 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 magic. There's not much to talk about Path of Alchemy, because there's not a lot of stuff to do in it, but you do get to see some cool game mechanics such as freezing water and dodging fireballs. I do like the graphics in this game because everything that's been designed is absolutely beautiful, and it's important to remember that everything was made in 3 days. I also love the option where you can customize the pause menu. Okay, I'm gonna change the word pause to, let me think. Oh yeah. Pizza. Awesome. So now every time I pause, it'll just say pizza. How cool is that? Magic, 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 magic. The Alchemist Soup is a puzzle-solving game where you have to mash together certain tiles in order to create a certain ingredient and then slide that ingredient to the end goal. I do find this game pretty enjoyable, the music definitely sets a tone a lot, and the puzzles do get harder and harder as you go along. Just by looking at this game, it looks like Kirby and Sudoku and Zelda all had a baby together. Yeah, I didn't fully write a script for this video. Improv. Magic, 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 magic. Our last game is Cauldron, and this is by far the best one out of the bunch. This game was actually created by Geta Games themselves, and this isn't me sucking up to them, but what I'm saying is that this game is very addictive and beautifully designed, with good catchy music. In this dungeon crawler type arcade game, you are simply just running around shooting a bunch of enemies and collecting a bunch of potions to fill up in the pot right in the center. Each wave is harder than the last one, and if you lose all 12 lives, it's game over. I think this is the most fun game out of all the others. I definitely love the pixel graphics, and like I said, the music is great, and the monster designs are very nice too. I just can't wrap my head around what that is. It looks like a giant piece of salmon. But yeah, Cauldron, great game. In fact, all the games are great, and everyone did a great job at the Game Jam. Except me, of course, but you know. Where's the alchemy? It's in the cards, dude. You gotta match the symbols. I could not make that any more clear. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Huge shout out to Geta Games for letting me do this video. You want to see more games from them or other people's games, including mine, be sure to check out itch.io. And if you want to see more of my content on YouTube, be sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, leave a comment if you feel like it, hit that little bell, and always brush your teeth so your breath don't stink. The last thing you need is salmon breath. No, but seriously, I hope you guys have a great day today. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, always remember the name, T-Lander.